The number one reason why women do not start their business isn't due to fear, it's due to exhaustion. Well, today, let's fix that. So, if you're like me, a solopreneur, although my kids are adults now, still, I work a regular job, 40 hours a week, and then I put time into my business after I work that job, plus on my 2 off days. So, if you're like me, it's not that you're lazy, it's not that you don't have ambition, you're just physically exhausted because I know I am. Like, some days I maybe get 3, 4 hours of sleep. And that's when I was in the early stages of especially trying to figure out my roadmap, what I wanted to do, what I need to change. Like I wasn't sleeping, I was working, and it was just crazy town. So for a lot of us, it's not the fact that you're lazy or anything like that. It's the mere simple fact after you work like regular jobs, you don't have the mental bandwidth to even function. What I know for me and what I know for a lot of women is we are running on empty because we're trying to do all these things, work these jobs, live up to that 40 hours a week, and we don't have enough time. But I am telling you, coming from someone who is in your same spot, I need you to pump the brakes on it. Like, stop. Full stop. Look at your job description. Do what that says and don't do more. I'm literally telling you that. Because one, you having your income tied to a job is not going to work. I don't care how many hours you work or what your paycheck says, it's not. That's the first thing. Two, these jobs are set up so you don't have the bandwidth or the mental stability to function after you get off work. I know because I'm working one. So I know it to be true. And then three, if you have one job, it's the equivalent to having none. And I have lived below poverty enough where I know I don't want to go back or I can't because it's crazy. And wage slavery is real. I've worked it. I know what it looked like. And now that I'm able to say that I'm probably in it right now, I know that I got to get out. So don't think that you are lazy. That's not it. You just are working a job and life is life and you need to put a full stop on it so you can get a handle on it so you can progress and build something that is going to benefit you, that is going to move the needle for you, that is going to put more financial stability in your life for you, your family, whoever else. I'm telling you this from a place where I am in this boat right now. I will be the first to say that working a job and building a business is hard. Like I have done it with the last studio. I did it back when I had a commercial cleaning company. It's hard as hell to do that. But I think for me now, because I see how my life has been so like chaos before that I don't want to finish out the rest of it like what it has been. But working these jobs full time and building a business is hard. If you don't have structure, you won't see it through. Like when the frustration comes and the problem comes and all that, you won't know what to do because you don't have structure. And then you're letting these jobs take so much out of you. Like I had to put a full stop on mines and draw the line. Like I don't work overtime. I don't usually, I'm totally like not even within it. I'm just doing just enough to not get fired. But when I started doing that, like I felt truly better. Now, granted, I still give a each time I punch in, but I know I got to do this because this funds me building my business and paying my bills, and I'm on my way out because that's just how far I've come. So trust me, you got to do the same thing, even if you got family. I've done it with family. My kids are a little bit older, but I've still done both working and building a business. It's hard, but you got to know where you draw the line. You literally do. Now, what I do is may or may not work for you. Like what I do is fix my chair. What I do is, like I said, I don't work overtime anymore. I give them 40 hours. That's it. I put my tunnel vision on. Once I'm out, I'm out of that job. I'm not even focused on anything with it. You have to make progress with small windows of time. What does that mean? Meaning, if you work 40 hours a week or however many hours a week, you have to say, when I get off my job, I'm going to mentally decompress 10 minutes. Give me something to eat, refuel, then work on my business for at least 1 hour. If you can stretch it to two, bing, boom, golden. But at least do one, because I promise you that small amount of time will help you to move the needle, especially now that there are AI tools out there. Like, you have to do that. And I believe they said it takes 30 days to build or break a habit. When you start this habit, you will feel out of place, like if you don't work on your business for at least an hour a day, because I know I do. Like, if I don't do it, then I feel like I got to do something. Now, for me, I'm working like 3, 4 hours after I work my regular job, and I know that's not good, but I got a mission and I got a date where I'm about to quit. But you have to set aside that time so you can move the needle and you can see progress. How do you do that? If I had to do it, I would go to Chat GPT, Claude, or if you want to use Google Docs, you use Google Docs. But you got to have a roadmap. I would start with doing a roadmap of like what I want this business to look like. When do I want to leave my job? What skills do I have? Put all your thoughts, all those thoughts into like Claude, Chat GPT. Let it spit out a framework for you. I know it will. If you tell it, I need to work on my business 1 hour a day, at least 5 days a week. These are my other goals. Give me a 30-day blueprint. It will give it to you in manageable chunks. Do that. Whatever it says, tweak it, but do that and stick to it. I guarantee you, if you do small chunks, you will, one, be proud of yourself for being consistent, because I know I am. Anytime I stick it out and don't have shiny object syndrome. And then two, you will see the needle move. And three, at that job, I'm telling you, once I started working on my business and getting more clarity, when I go into that business, they could say anything. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what? I got a deadline I'm trying to meet so I can leave here. Like, I'm giving you a perfect example. In my job, they do these weekly, it's not a check-in. To me, it feels more like oh, you're doing this, but do like 10 times better. That's what it feels like to me. But it's almost like they're bringing you in each week to see what you've done the previous week and give you steps and to talk it out so you can be better. Once I went through that, like in this one particular session, I knew no more. This is crazy town. It may not be crazy town for you, but it's crazy town for me, because I know I can do better. Just like you know you can do better. I know I'm smarter than this. Just like you know you smarter than this. I can make more money. I am in wage slavery. You know you can make more money. You in wage slavery. If I can say it, you say it. Once I said it in the mirror, I was like, okay, now how do I get out? Those small chunks, you have to do it. If it takes your job putting you to the point where you just be like, what? Do it before it gets to that point. Pump the brakes on it. Do what's required so you don't get fired. Start doing your work, your roadmap, your blueprint, and work it every day. 1 hour. Try to do 2 as quick as you can. Because the quicker you implement, the quicker you'll be out. That's just the way I look at it. Now, when I decided I needed to leave and I needed to do better and to get out of wage slavery and all the things of all the things, the 3 AI content tools that helped me was ChatGPT. But now that I'm using Claude, I'm like transferring over to Claude, because to me, it's a little bit better as far as what I get. So, but ChatGPT or Claude, HeyGen, because I created a digital twin of myself. So when I don't want to show up, I can't show up. The digital twin can do it for me. And then the third would be, I think, Higgsfield AI, because of the images. Now, I do use OpenArt too, but I think Higgsfield AI gives me a better output. So for me, the 3 tools I use are ChatGPT or Claude, HeyGen, and then Higgsfield AI. Those are the three things that I use on a consistent basis to keep my content flowing, keep my messaging clear, and to help me move the needle. They have the free versions. I'm on the paid version because I'm in the master's program. So we get like a deal or we get it free. There's also Google Gemini and Notebook LM. I don't use them as much, but those are free for you to use. So look into those. But those are my three AI tools. I gave you the ones I use and some free ones. Go check them out. There are tons of tutorials out there on YouTube how to use them. Like, it's not rocket science. If you can type, if you can speak, because some of them have it where you can speak right into it, do that. But get your ideas out so you can get out of that job. I know for some of us, a lot of us, content is the issue. So that's why those three tools that I use help me with my content. But here's the thing, and I gotta look at my notes because I want to make sure I get this out correctly. So the simple system that works for me and that can work for you is one idea, one piece of content, repeat that. Let me say it again. The simple system that works for me and can work for you is one idea, one piece of content, repeat. So what does that look like? So I use now in Claude AI, or Claude helped me to do this. I have a 30-day repeatable system. I have one offer that I stick to. I'm repeating the same content with the same messaging in a different framework or worded differently, but it will all lead to the same outcome and same transformation for my ideal audience. And I just keep repeating that. Before, was I doing that? No. Before, was I seeing success? Very limited. Now that I'm doing that, my success level is getting better and I'm feeling more confident. When you do that, then creating the content becomes easier for you to sell it. It makes who you're speaking to easier to understand. This is who this person is. This is what they can do for me. All that becomes easy when you have those three things. So let me give it to you again. The simple system: one idea, one piece of content, repeat it. Your audience will hear you. Your messaging will be clear and you will start to see sales. Will you get 10,000 in a month like some of these places, or not places? Some of these people tell you? Probably not. But will you have sales and will you reach your audience? Yes. Trust me, when I made my first dollar, when I see every month I make money from a digital product that I have not touched, I just updated, that lets me know it's a doable concept. It is repeatable. I just have to focus on it and keep going and repeat what's working. If I can do that on a limited budget, and I'm not talking about you spending a lot of money here. I'm talking about using all the free tools as much as you can. Now, you will have to spend money to make some money, but do what your budget says, but don't let that keep you stuck, because once again, you have to put your boundaries in and say when you have had enough is enough and you want to move on. So for me, what I did was, and like I said, I stepped back away from social media for a while so I could get some clarity. Within that clarity, I started to put my ideas down, and now I have one offer and that's it. And that's all I'm focusing on for right now. Now I may do other things tied to that offer, but for the main offer, that is where my focus is. That is where the content is. I'm trying to give transformation to others from that. And a part of that is me having created the 60-minute content week toolkit. Now, the 60-minute content week toolkit I used because, once again, I had a messaging problem, I had a clarity problem. I was all over the place. So I figured, okay, well, Claude, let's work together. ChatGPT, let's work together to figure out what my content should look like on a weekly basis, what it should look like. So from that, I created, and I use this and it helps. I have this. Hopefully you can see that. So this is my 60-minute content week planner, and it's a part of my 60-minute content week toolkit. What this does is this helps you to create one full week of content in 60 minutes. You have 60 minutes. I don't care what your schedule looks like. Make the time. If it's going to benefit you, you'll make the time. You literally will because you can make time for everything else. And I have done it with 6 kids. So I know it's possible. They're adults now, but I've done it. You can do it. But the toolkit, and like I said, this is it. Hopefully you can see that. Then it says like things like this, like it gives you prompts like this. And then things like this, it gives you things like this. So what it does is, like I said, it helps you get your ideas out so you can create content in 1 hour that will go all week so you can stay consistent. Here's the thing. I suffered from this. Like I was not consistent enough. And granted, I have slacked off, but I know where my weaknesses are and what I need to do to fix that. So if content is your issue, when you do it, how it's structured, how much time you're putting into it, like I said, my 60-minute content week toolkit will help you. And I'll put more information in the description box so you can check it out. So there's that. No excuses. So I think that is all I have for today. This was really good. Like I'm enjoying YouTube like way different now, probably because I stepped back for like at least 3 weeks. So, and then I like my new setup. It makes it much easier to film. So, but anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if this video resonated with you, you got something out of it, please be sure to subscribe, hit the bell to get my notifications. And then also, if you benefited from this and you know someone else who can, please share it. I would greatly appreciate it. And also comment below what resonated with you from this video. Like I said, I'm in the same position as you, working a job, building a business, but there are many AI tools that can help you to do the same thing that I am doing and help you to get to the next point, because I'm proud of my success. I'm proud of what I'm accomplishing and what I'm building and who I'm helping. And I want the same for you. Because remember, one income is what? Next to none. We got to fix that. But anyway, comment below what you got from this video. And with that, I'll say thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.